Alright. Okay. Forms is there. Sticky notes are there. Soundboard is there. And game is here. Alright. Let's pick up where we left off. So I've added an additional note after Lana was witness in the SL9 incident. What it likely is that what I get the feeling what it might be is Lana and Emma's parents were likely victims of Joe Dark. Emma didn't come back. So just adjusting the headset. Me, partner? Well, I'm just a man, same as you, wandering the trails of civilization. As for my name, you listen hard enough, you can hear the wind, you can hear the howling wind calling it out. Howling wind? I've never heard Edgeworth described that way before. According to the papers, partner. A desperado's soul is as boundless as the desert sands. No paper can sum it up. Yeah. My job was to keep a wary eye on that bone orchard. They said I was supposed to make the rounds 3 times a day, but that ain't my style. Besides, the room's protected by 2 security systems anyway. If I remember right, I was at a street side saloon at the time it went down. I'm just an innocent traveling man, so if you're out of ammo, it's time I hit the trail. So basically he's saying he wasn't at his post because he was having lunch. Can't say I care for your beard, but you don't see me complaining. Wait a minute. What do you mean by 2 security systems? I mean the security cameras and the ID card reader. I reckon even a cowpoke like you knows about those things. Yes, well, what about the fingerprint activated locks on these evidence lockers? Fingerprint activated locks? What kind of newfangled doohickeys are those? He's not being very helpful. Everyone's got their weaknesses, now don't they, Mr. Prosecutor? Alright, let's see what we got. Now we know for a fact that his fingerprints are on there. Let's try this one first. First try. Officer Marshall, doesn't it strike you as odd? That is, you being called in to testify like this. After all, you weren't in the security room at the time of the crime. And yet you dragged me down here. Explain yourself, partner. It's quite simple. You left a very large trail behind at the scene. Or to be exact, a handprint. Listen real good, partner. Like I said, I'm a caretaker of that crypt. I pay my respects, that is, make my rounds, about once a month. It's only natural my fingerprints will be there. Objection! I only wish you were, officer. But you see, your fingerprints were covered in blood. The blood was wiped away. However, a luminol test clearly revealed this. Well, Officer Marshall, it seems to me there ain't a person in this room with a head on his shoulders. Huh? About okay, let's see what he has to say. Like I said, it's only natural for my fingerprints to be in that evidence room. One of them just happened to be at the same place as the bloodstained handprint. The murderer touched the locker where my fingerprint was by chance. I'm gonna call bullshit right there. Yeah, because they totally just put their hand right in the exact same spot as your frickin' ring finger. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit right there. The blood stain and that fingerprint are completely unrelated. Or didn't you know the murderer was wearing gloves? See, I had nothing to do with it. Life wouldn't be fun without any doubt, partner. This guy's hiding something. I can feel it. Now's my chance to prove it. One sec, just checking something. Wrong one. Hey, JBN. Shit! I thought I got it right. There we go. Unrelated? They're as different as night and day. Kinda like cereal and cereal. One's got to do with breakfast, while the other's a type of murder. I don't see what homonyms have to do with this. Wait a minute. How does he know that the murderer was wearing gloves? How do you know that? I may be alone, but I still do my job. I keep up on the reports. That's right. It was found in Detective Gumshoe's locker. Oh yeah, I think we tried that too. I can't let him squirm out this one. I've got to find something. Something decisive to tie Officer Marshall to this crime. That's because you, how would you put it? Pay your respects once a month. Yeah, that's right. That, and one more thing. That locker happened to be mine. So I went from kind of gruff to, I don't know what the hell kind of accent that was. I mean what I said. That's the locker I used when I was a detective. Locker I still use. All that's in there now is a heap of broken dreams. I see. It was strange when my prints weren't all over that locker. Apparently his fingerprint data was never removed from the locker's program. He must have been using the fingerprint lock all this time without ever knowing it. Gotta do one more. We gotta do one more job, boy. One more job. Are you starting to get picture, partner? Oh wait, did I press on the right one? The picture. This seal of blood in the desert is just food for the buzzards. There's only one reality, and that's this. Yeah, and if I remember correctly, let's check the. Let's actually check it. Okay, so we're gonna check. I'm gonna show you something. Watch the locker. There's nothing in there at the time. So we go back. Wait for it. See how this is already lit up. You know, but that's. Here comes the suspect. But look at the locker. There's nothing in it. It's not lit up at all. Rubber glove falls out. Yada yada. There goes Meekins. Guy gets cut. Goes in for the kill. Again, still nothing there in the locker. But then we don't see the suspect anymore. But then, boom! There's something in the locker now. We've got you red-handed. The security tape. So long as my trail isn't in there, you can't say otherwise. Yes, Your Honor. Too bad it wasn't me in that video, right, partner? I call bullshit. Oh, come on! Him? Really? I gotta press him on it, son of a bitch. I hate that. You think you get it, and it's like, nope, you gotta do something else. What do you mean by that? You want me to tie... You want to tie me to this crime, isn't that right, partner? If so, that video is the only direct evidence you have. But that video is next to useless. It's full of blind spots. Places you can't see. The camera's panning back and forth. The floor isn't shown. If someone was familiar with the camera's position, they could leave the room without being caught on tape. Objection! It's not speculation, Edgeworth. Very well. Allow me to point out your mistake, Officer Marshall. Fast forward past all this, blah blah blah, gets the shit kicked out of him. Booyah! Bringing our attention back to the security camera is a mistake I'm afraid you'll soon not forget, Officer Marshall. The days are short in Texas, and so are our tempers. Could you sum up what you have to say in 8 words or less? Very well. You can clearly be seen in this video. Exactly 8 words. Not bad, partner. The key lies in a certain locker shown in the video. Now then, let's rewind the video a bit. When the crime took place, the white cloth wasn't there. Then it suddenly appeared. There's only one explanation. Officer Marshall, you were in the evidence room at the time of the crime. What's more, you opened your locker when the camera was turned away. Hold your horses. Sorry, partner, but you got the wrong man. So what if my locker was open? That doesn't mean I'm the one who opened it. Actually, it does. It only opens with the correct fingerprint. Idiot. The murderer needed to hide something, so he opened up a locker and stuck it in. It's not my fault he happened to choose mine. God, this guy's a fucking idiot. Why is everyone staring at me like I'm a wanted man? This guy isn't just plain dumb. He's falling fucking stupid. He really doesn't know. I hate to rain your parade, but you're the only person who can open that particular locker. Oh yeah? I'll call your bluff. You say open that locker, now prove it. Sure. Fingerprint sensor? We talked about this earlier today. The lockers can only be opened by the detectives they belong to. What kind of crazy talk is this? Well, Detective Gumshoe did mention something about this. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious, pal. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks. I gotta give an accent to Gumshoe as well. What the hell? So, Sheriff, what do you have to say in 8 words or less? I only got 1 word for you, partner. No, I got a better one for you. No! Oh man, if I knew that was coming up, that would have been a perfect timing for that. If this is a joke, it's the worst I've ever heard. I assure you, this is no joke, Officer Marshall. Now then, please tell us what you were doing in the evidence room at the time of the crime. My God. How is the judge not in a freaking home? What is he now? A bullfighter? That's right, Officer Marshall. I believe we can figure the rest out from here. Have a look at these floor plans. Okay, I'm gonna save again, just in case. There's no place for someone to hide in the evidence room. Yet, Officer Meekins didn't see Officer Marshall. That's right. The only possible conclusion. evidence right there. Officer Marshall was standing right here. Correct. Unless the man wasn't Detective Goodman. I believe the victim in the video is Officer Marshall. It was you, dressed up like Detective Goodman. May I point out, though, that Officer Meekins did not know Detective Goodman. He also testified about the man's reaction when confronted. For some reason, like, when I look at Meekins, I can just picture him with being voiced by the guy who did Lee, like he did voice of Rock Lee on Naruto. I could just picture that easily. Why? Other flashbacks you don't hear that. This one they choose to. That's an asshole move. Or dick move, whatever you want to go with. Something about the officer's story puzzled me. If the man had his ID card, why didn't he just show it? The answer is simple. He couldn't show it. As you can see, Detective Goodman's picture is on his ID card. If he showed that, his cover would have been blown. Officer Meekins would have realized the man wasn't Detective Goodman. Do you have anything to say to this, Officer Marshall? You got quite an imagination, partner. We got a term for that. It's called circumstantial evidence. Circumstantial evidence? He's still denying it! We're gonna have to do better than that to break the detective. Unless you have our evidence proving I dressed up as the victim.
Son, your ego is writing checks your body can't cash.
We already got that line. So. Well, who am I kidding? I don't have anything like that. But I can see the fear in your eyes, partner. Seems you're the one who couldn't take the desert heat. This can't be happening. It's so obvious he's the one. What can I do? Just get his locker open. Duh. Oh, for fuck's sakes. What the fuck is that gonna pull up his ass this time? The basics. For me, that would be what Mia used to tell me. I shouldn't look for proof that Officer Marshall was in disguise. But rather I should look for evidence that came about because he was in disguise. Which means he didn't originally plan to open his locker. Perhaps. Perhaps the video is the key to all our unanswered questions. I don't have any evidence, so this video is my only shot. I know where. Like, I know why. Fast forward. For some reason, you disguised yourself as Detective Goodman and entered the evidence room, though I don't know to what end. Yet. Yeah. However, something unexpected happened. Officer Meekins barged in on you. When asked to show your ID card, you pulled a knife on him. However, Officer Meekins panicked, and the white coat you were wearing was soiled with blood. You couldn't just walk out like that, so you hid the coat in your locker. Not bad, partner. I know it's supposed to be partner, but for some reason when I got the accent going, it comes out as partner. Partner. I try to go that way, but when it's in a full sentence, it just sounds like partner. Or whatever. I don't know. To me, it sounds like I'm saying partner instead of partner. And for some reason, my nose kind of closes a bit on its own. It's weird. I'm just gonna relax the throat for a bit. Sorry, just put some into a bowl. Doesn't much look. Makes sense. Sorry, just trying to grab Reese's Pieces. Officer Marshall, tell the court what you did. All of it. Under the guise of a transferable. Someone tells us there was an actual murder, but not in the evidence room we're thinking of. Oh my god. The evidence room we saw in case 4. That could be it. Oh, that's just from Meekin's hand. It was way too much blood for such a small donation. Alright, gonna quickly mute the mic just for a bit. Oh my god. Jake actually had a stake in the case. One of the victims' names is Neil Marshall. Witnesses, Emma and Lana, and prosecutor Miles. Executive investigators were Damon Gant and Lana Sky. Now we know. Sorry. But Officer Marshall wasn't in charge of that investigation. Why does he care so much about it? Oh my god. It was his brother. about to do something probably really stupid. Yep. Always safety safe with this one. Why'd you disguise yourself as Detective Goodman? So that really was why Goodman started going out of Lost Diamond. You tampered with evidence. The ID card I found was left there by Officer Marshall. They could, because a rubber glove just happened to get stuck in the door. That means Detective Goodman was to open the locker before Officer Marshall. I was gonna say Jake. I don't know what to say. The knife that was used wasn't his personal knife. After all, it's broken here. because something was already missing.
I feel the plot about to thicken.
Detective Gant. Sorry. The police chief had did that. It had to be him. Which would be why. Yeah, the glove was there. Not that salary cuts are ever a valid solution. Yep. Because one of the victims is named Neil Marshall. Officer Marshall, I think I understand. I think I know why you care so much about the SL9 incident. I have the SL9 incident file here. The name Marshall is mentioned in here. And a list of murder victims. Neil Marshall, are you related to this man? Oh my god. It was right. It was his brother. He must be talking about the Camp Prosecutor's Award. I was right. Jesus. So that's why we see a fourth member there. Yeah, the guy looks like a fucking serial killer.
What?
Disguising himself as Detective Goodman, he entered the evidence room. Officer Meekins confronted him, so he rendered him unconscious and fled. Chance? It's gotta be more than that.
Fuck!
Wait! A verdict wasn't reached in yesterday's trial. But
Fuck! No shit, Sherlock!
There's a formula to it. A very simple formula. Everybody's a suspect.
bullshit. Okay. Douchebag! Or rather, here's my single word response. Well, it's two options.
Fuck!
And
No! No!
okay, so it was that one. Nice.
Oh, come on!
There's no doubt what I proved today is true. The apparent murder on the security camera's tape really was fake. But I didn't realize that would end up proving Lana guilty.
What?
Emma! What do you mean, right? Your Honor? Oh, in a sense.
Oh my god, he's so goddamn cool!
I love this soundboard. Now that she mentions it. The names of both Sky Sisters were in that file. So did you find something?
What do you know? The answer ended up being option 3. Life's a bitch!
Oh, come on!
Fuck!
What?
Huh? Is that all? And I'm just an attorney.
I feel the plot about to thicken.
Me? Oh boy. Um. Actually, I do find a problem with it. Yes, Your Honor. If ever I've needed to concentrate, it's now. What could be wrong with the handprint on Detective Gumshoe's locker? Wait a minute. The handprint that was on... The handprint that was on Marshall's locker was a left handprint. think. Yeah, it was a left handprint. But the one on Gumshoe's locker is a right hand print. Oh my god, I think I figured it out. Let's hope I'm right. Could there be something I'm missing?
Objection!
This handprint left at the crime scene clearly shows a contradiction. Yes, this is strange. Yes, this is strange. Take a good look at these floor plans. Something is missing. Yes, something that, when drawn, will completely change the meaning of the blood mark. With all this evidence here, there's gotta be something I can use. There are no prints, but... Oh god, this is actually gonna hurt. For some reason, I'm thinking it might be this. I need to check the tape. There was no handprint from the Blue Badger. There's no handprint there. A handprint wasn't there until after. I've already saved, so this is all riding on this. Please. Please tell me it's the Badger. What if it's the jar? No, that'd be stupid. But this is Phoenix Wright. this one's actually a bit of a pain. I'm glad I managed to save, but left handprint. On the locker, it's a right handprint. Something tells me it's this, but I have to check. I hope I'm right. Trial ladder. No fucking way. No fucking way. I was right. I was right! I actually had to double check. For some reason, my first instinct was to go with the Blue Badger, because it doesn't show the handprint on the tape at all. The Blue Badger, mascot of the police force, defender of truth, guardian of proof. Please look at the floor plans of the crime scene. The Blue Badger is not here. So watch what happens when we put him in. This is where he was dancing at the time of the crime. Well, that's right. So long as the Blue Badger is dancing here, it would be impossible to place a handprint at this spot in the locker. It means it can't be done. Don't look at me. I didn't put it there. Emma. Are you kidding me? Was I fucking right? Was I right? I don't...
What? How? Why? I have so many questions!
So So that must mean this blood mark was left there before the Blue Badger was brought in? Far-fetched boulder dashing. Motherfucker! Don't even start with that! You have let so much far-fetched boulder dash through your damn cord, you don't get to fucking comment. It may sound far-fetched, Your Honor, but it's the only possible explanation. On February 21st, in the police department's evidence room, blood was spilled not once, but twice. One time was captured on this tape, taken by the security camera. Officer Meekins cut his hand, from which a trivial amount of blood fell. The problem is, the other time. Someone bled prior to the struggle shown on this tape. It had to have been. It had to have been Detective Goodman when he was really murdered. The murder portrayed in the security tape has been proven to be a fake. However, that does not explain the blood mark found on the locker. Around 4:20. It had to have been. I'm looking at the notes I've got. We never did actually find out what. Never did find out. It's Gumshoe's ID number. So that's still the unknown. Plus, there's the other thing. Oops. Bruce Goodman's ID shows up at only 514. Mike Meekins' ID shows up at 450 and 514. Miles Edgeworth's 440. But 20 minutes before Edgeworth is the unknown one at 420. That's right. The blood mark on the locker proves this. Proof that shows when the murder took place. There's only one piece of evidence that can show that. If the crime took place inside the evidence room, then the killer would have had to enter it. And in order to do so, an ID card would have been required. Officer Meekins brought the Blue Badger panel into the evidence room at... Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I guess it does fall into this.
There's a formula to it. A very simple formula. Everybody's a suspect.
God, I love this sound clip. That means the blood from the first crime was wiped away by the real murderer. Let's take a look at the chart again. There's only one other card number remaining. 77, 77, 77, 7. Since there's no record of his card being used beforehand, he must have entered along with the real murderer. That's the only plausible explanation. He went in with that number. I ain't fucking saying it again. You went with 8 sevens. It's 7 sevens. Oh, now I get it. What? You gotta be fucking kidding. So it's someone untouchable. Shit. Oh, this case just gets better and better. But that's ridiculous. Just how... An official charge. Lana?
I feel the plot about to thicken.
Oh, will you shut the fuck up?
No!
The last remarks caused such a stir. The chaos in the courtroom cannot be quelled. The conclusion of the trial would have to wait until the following day. Yeah, that sounds not annoying at all. God, it's like when the World Cup happened on YouTube, you could press the soccer ball, all you got was just the constant irritating sound. Yep. Save up, and we're gonna continue. So that means we've got one more day. Oh boy. Sounds like everyone's heard about these killings but me.
What?
What do you mean? What happened to you? What did you have to do with the killings, Emma? Holy fuck. What? He tried to kill you? So that means you... I didn't see that one coming. I mean, I kind of saw the witness thing come, but not the fact she almost got murdered. Holy fuck. Happy birthday, JBN. You take care, man. Joe Dark. Jake Marshall's brother. What happened? permanent picture? So you weren't able to testify about that? Made it up? I mean, provided bogus evidence? Edgeworth? So it's true. Even though it may not have known it. But actually, that reminds me. I gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna put on code. It's getting cold in here. Right back. Okay. Edgeworth really was involved in falsifying evidence. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stop reading every single damn line that Phoenix says, while like saying out loud his lines. At least till I start streaming during the day. Then how did he escape? You gotta be fucking kidding. And they feel like Lana betrayed them. Are you kidding me? For some reason, I if Funimation did the dub properly, they had Sam Riegel do the voice of Phoenix Wright instead of having fucking Eric Vale do the voice. Honestly, I could picture Lana Sky being voiced by Colleen, Clinking Beard. Notice the positioning? Marshall was stabbed in the back. Dark was the one who killed Marshall. Someone else did. I don't buy it. Not one fucking bit. There's no way everyone involved in this trial was also involved in that incident. Just by chance. Something's wrong. At least one person went to extremes because they didn't believe it was truly solved. That case just might not be over yet. Emma was assaulted by Dark at the police department, right? Maybe we should have a look at the chief's office. The site of the final SO9 murder. think actually this is where we're gonna stop for now. Whew, it's gonna be, yeah, it's like midnight. I'm actually gonna stop here for now. I'll continue tomorrow. So yeah. Oh, so we'll stop here for now. Then tomorrow we'll try and finish this damn thing off. All right. Well, thank you all for watching me, and this is Church 2550. Sign off till the next time. I'll see you then.